I was in my local Apple store recently, and one of the lads there had a great haircut. So being in client mode, I did what people do, and I said to him, "Great haircut, where did you get it done?" He was absolutely chuffed that I'd commented on it and told me of the barber he had visited recently. He even got his phone out and got the barber's webpage up and gave me the phone number, address details, and told me who to ask for. Aren't your clients amazing? Look at what they're prepared to do. He had no idea who I was. The only downside for me was that this particular barber was an hour away from where I live, but plenty of people will travel an hour for a good haircut. So when I got home, I got online and I booked my appointment. I hadn't been there before, so I had to register first for online booking, which was easy enough. And when I'd done that, I was able to select an appointment for 1 p.m. on the coming Saturday. So on the Saturday, I drove an hour to get there, parked the car, and arrived in the barber's about 15 minutes early for my haircut. Now, it was only a small shop, probably 6 chairs, and they were busy. It was a Saturday after all, and one of the barbers was with a client, but he asked my name. "I'm Anthony," I said. "I have a 1 o'clock appointment." He studied his screen for a minute and then said, "We haven't got anyone called Anthony booked in." Now, I assured him that I'd booked online for a 1 o'clock appointment. He asked me if I had the confirmation email, and I didn't. He said, "If only you had the email, I could find out what's happened." So now it was all my fault. I'd driven an hour to get there. Now I'll have to drive an hour back and still not have had my hair cut. The couldn't care less, it's not my fault attitude didn't help, so I walked out. Now, I'm sure these things happen to me just so I have something to talk to you about. Had I made a mistake? Had I not completed the online registration properly? Had I not completed the booking process properly? Had I booked it in on another day? I don't know is the real answer. It could have been my mistake. But that's not the point. In me, he had a new client. He hadn't had to spend a penny to get me there. And for all he knew, I could have become a client 12 times a year for the next 10 years. I could have bought product every visit. I could have referred others to him, just like I was referred to him. But instead, I walk off. In fact, storm off, mumbling something under my breath about "don't worry, I won't be back." There was no offer of a later appointment, no apology, no offer of another barber, or even another day. All he said was, "Sorry, mate, there's no one called Anthony booked in." And as I walked away, he called out, "Cheers, mate." That was his plan B, as if it was meant to build up some sense of camaraderie. And what makes it worse? He was the owner. So what's your plan B? Because things will go wrong, and they do for all sorts of reasons. It's not really about whose fault it is. There's nothing to be gained by me blaming him or him blaming me. The thing is, how can you turn it around? How can you go into damage control? How can you make me, the client, happy? Because I'm wanting to spend my money with you. So what's your plan B? Because anything has got to be better than "cheers, mate." So thank you for watching. If you have a question or a comment, then please leave it in the box below. And follow me on my Facebook or Instagram page, which is @GrowMySalonBusiness. So have a great week. Oh, cheers, mate.